What's going on, everybody? So, as y'all seen out of my last video, I told y'all was gonna get a Raw review tonight, and I am a man of my word, so I watched it. Last week I had problems with my DVR, and this week it seemed like I was gonna have troubles again, but I didn't. So let's get to it, shall we? I'm bringing out the notebook again, because damn it, when I did it without the notebook, I forgot so much good shit. It's ridiculous. So I'm making sure that I cover all bases. Soon as Raw comes on, you had CM Punk sitting in the middle of the ring, and he's talking about Randall Keith Orton. I was about to call him Kendall Gill. It's talking about him, and they showed clips last week. I didn't get to see last week, so I didn't notice CM Punk was acting like he was going into the tour bus and all that good stuff. So that was interesting. Didn't know that Randy Orton got hit in the leg with a wrench or whatever, and he ain't punting nobody now. By God. All right, so blase blah. He acts like he's gonna punt CM Punk in the head and all the bullshit and blah blah, and CM Punk slides in and gives him to go to sleep. It was actually a pretty good segment. Wasn't bad. I mean, I've seen worse come out of them lately, and it was actually a good segment. Then you had the official reuniting of Edge and Christian versus Alberto Del Rio. Of course, you already knew that. And Brodus Clay. Big boy, Brodus Clay with the crazy ass mohawk. It was a good match. I think in particular I liked the ending when Edge hit that big ass spear on Brodus's big ass. This shit was pretty good. There's only one problem that I'm having with Alberto Del Rio, and that's that armbar. You can give the man the armbar for the finisher, but why don't you give him like a crazy ass variation of it? I don't know. I don't think anybody's used the armbar for their finishing move since the 70s. Might have been the 60s. I don't know. The man's got skills. Alberto's got talent. In ring and out of ring, he's got talent. It's just the armbar is, I don't know. It's just my opinion, damn it. Armbar looks kind of gay. I mean, that man had Kofi Kingston crying like a little baby girl over an armbar. Poor little Tink Tink. Then next they had the core in the ring. Then I see Kane and Big Show come out, and Santino and Vladimir. I'm like, ooh, a 4-on-4. And then they announced that the 4-on-4 is going to be at WrestleMania. Now everybody's probably saying, oh, they probably said that last week on Raw. Well, I didn't get to watch last week, so it kind of ruined it for me. And then I seen it was Justin Gabriel, or I like to call him the Orange Kool-Aid Man, against Santino, and it was okay. It was like the piss break match, as everybody's been calling the matches. It was like the match that you go take a piss on, not on the TV. You don't want to pee on your TV. Whatever. Then you had Undertaker Triple H segment, and it looked like they was going to do the stare down again, and they had the whole WWE universe like, what the fuck? And then they start talking and shit, and Shawn Michaels comes out, and it was a good fucking segment. It was great. Man, I think that it's a good lead up, but I think that should have happened a couple weeks ago. I think there was so much more they could do with their rivalry leading up to WrestleMania. I mean, it's the biggest goddamn show of the year. And you guys are going to give us, out of all the Undertaker Triple H segments, you're going to give us one good segment before WrestleMania. When with Shawn Michaels, you gave us about 4 or 5 of them. I think that it's bullshit, and I think that the Triple H Undertaker match has the potential to be a great fucking match. But if you guys ain't going to fucking lead it up right, then us fans aren't going to be as hyped up about it. Come on, man. Y'all know the business. God damn it. Then you had Dolph Ziggler, the Nut Tickler, versus Sheamus, or I call him Fire Crotch. John Morrison, Slow Mo Jomo, and Daniel Bryan. I ain't got no crazy nickname for him, so. And I don't even think they have one for him, so. It was a good match. You know, I've seen a lot of the videos on here where they're talking about the mid-card is actually getting pretty decent and blah, blah, blah. And the mid-card is getting good, you know. I mean, WWE has a great mid-card right now. And I think Sheamus fits better in the mid-card than he does in the main event. He attracts more of a response in the mid-card than he does in the main event. I don't know why. I think it's the people that they match him up with, you know. But it was a good match overall, and I know people are probably going to say, well, aren't you going to talk about the Snooki and Trish Stratus in the bar? No, I fast-forwarded that. Because when WrestleMania comes on, and I'm sitting right here, this spot, watching just like this. Ooh. Oh, Snooki, I got to pee. That's how it's going to go. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'm going to sit on that toilet. Might not even use the bathroom. Might just sit there until somebody says, alright, match is over, and I'm going to come back to the computer. Either that, I'm going to get on here and go look at YouTube videos and shit while the match is going on. Because I'm not watching that fucking match. I don't care if that match steals the fucking show of the night. I don't give a fuck. I refuse to watch a little Oompa Loompa bitch wrestle at WrestleMania who has no fucking business being in a wrestling ring. I refuse to fucking do it. If it was like fucking SummerSlam or some shit, it wouldn't be so bad. But it's fucking WrestleMania, guys. The Rock, John Cena, and The Miz at the end was absolutely 100% excellent. It was great, and is it just me, or is he over dramatic? I don't know what to say about him. It's like when he gets to talk about something serious, his face gets to shaking and veins popping out, and all he's doing is basically telling you, I won't quit, or I will be here to fight, and all that shit. It's like, calm down, son. You know, The Rock got in there, and Miz came down and started running his cocksuckers, and, you know, got beat the fuck up. Got the people's elbow, and woo! John Cena comes in and hits Rock with attitude adjustment. That was probably, and if they do it, good move on WWE, that could go down as one of the biggest heel turns in WWE history if they follow through with it. Now, oh yeah, I forgot about the Jack Swagger and Jerry Lawler match, because it really wasn't a match. I mean, it was okay. It's a good lead up to the Lawler versus Cole shit, but I think Cole's a little bitch. So, a lot of people, that's going to be their piss break at WrestleMania, but I'm actually going to watch it. So, I just want to see Michael Cole get his mouth tore out. I got to say, thank you, WWE, for finally putting Abdullah the Butcher in the Hall of Fame. If it was not for Abdullah the Butcher, we would not have had an ECW. If it was not for Abdullah the Butcher and making ECW, wrestling would not be what it is today. This man was in the 70s pulling out forks and poking people in the forehead. That shit was great. He deserves it 100%. And I believe the Road Warriors deserve it 100%. One gripe that I do have is why is Demolition not in the Hall of Fame? Demolition is my favorite tag team in history. They were great. They are the longest reigning tag team champions to this day in wrestling, not wrestling, but World Wrestling Entertainment Federation, Worldwide Wrestling Federation history. You know, they deserve it, but I'm not going to take anything away from the Road Warriors because they deserve it just as much. And I don't know if they showed it because I started fast forwarding it a little bit because I was getting antsy for the Rock and John Cena shit. I'm sorry. I was getting excited and I had it recorded and my fat fingers got button happy. So I heard on the internet, and no, I'm not believing internet rumors, I'm just saying rumor that Dusty Rhodes is inducting them in the Hall of Fame. And I think that that's outstanding. Because the Road Warriors and Dusty Rhodes tagged up a couple times in the NWA. So, that being said, tonight, Raw gets a 9, let me see, and a half crackers. 9.5. 9.5 crackers. It was a good show. Tomorrow, you guys will be catching my WWE All-Stars review. The unpackaging, the gameplay, which is going to be the live reaction. I'm going to have my cameraman film me while I play it for the first time. And just an all-out fucking review after I play it, about for an hour or two. Or 3 or 4 or 5. Who knows? Who knows? It's a joke. Calm down, woman. Oh, man. So, can't play no game for 4 or 5 hours. I got a family, y'all. But I can fucking joke about it. Without people giving me crazy looks. Crazy woman. But, tomorrow, y'all gonna catch about 3 videos from me from WWE All-Stars. Thursday, the Impact review. Like I said, I apologize for not getting the Impact review, man. It's last week. Last Thursday was a crazy day, and Friday I left to go out of town, so, and I just got back. You know, I looked at it and was like, man, I don't even want to give them a fucking review like 4 days late, because y'all deserve to get y'all shit that day. So, with that being said, I will see you fuckers next time. Same time, same place, same person, hopefully with not the same voice. Deuces.